Hi there everybody, how you doing? This is Alakai. Today I'm coming to you with yet another budget tackle review. This is going to be a review of an ODDSPRO reel. Never heard of ODDSPRO before, but they contacted me asking me if I might want to take a look at what the reel has to offer. ODDSPRO turns out to be the baby company to Plusino, which I've also done some stuff with in the fly rod stuff, right? I got my Plusino fly rod not too long ago, and this is an ODDSPRO reel that they said, okay, well, we're coming out with something, maybe you might want to take a look at this. I said, sure, why not? It's a 200 or 2000 rated. Gear ratio is 5.4 to 1. Max drag is 11 pounds. Reel weights 8.7 ounces. Pretty light actually. 9 ball bearings, 1-way bearing, line capacity. But we all know about 2000 series reels. These are what I use inside the harbor, and all around usage reels for trout, to surf fishing, to anywhere like what I've been doing, kind of local stuff. And so I thought I'd get 2000 and open it up and see what it looks like. So this is a very cheap reel online. It is about 18 bucks. So I don't know what to expect here, but we're going to see if it's worthwhile. So let's take a look. I have not opened this yet. Don't know what to look at. Look at here. Okay, so it's wrapped in bubble wrap. It does have, of course, the schematic or the isometric drawing, a blowout of it. We're going to be looking on here for any kind of sealing of the bearings, which it doesn't look like it has. Any kind of gaskets. Oh, there's something there that might be of interest. We're going to take a look at that to see if anything is actually covering those bearings, and also on the edges here. I don't expect to see it for an $18 reel, but you know, hey, who knows? We'll take a look to see what we got. I also assume that this reel is really made for freshwater fishing and not for salt, of course. So, but we're going to take it saltwater fishing. We're going to give it a try because you know who I am. You know what I'm about. Okay, so let's take a look at this thing. Well, it actually does feel pretty substantial. The body in itself is metal, kind of what you expect to see with like a, seems like one of those graphite reinforced or just or maybe even just plastic sides and frames. It does have a little, I don't know what that's for, but let's tighten this thing up. How would you do that? Okay, so it's got to be this side here. So obviously, if you want to change the hands on it, it's pretty standard. You can change it to be a left-handed or right-handed spinning. I'm getting some resistance right off the bat. Not really. Oh, there we go. Okay. Seems pretty smooth. Immediately stopped. Alright. Click drag. It's got the bail click as well. Seems pretty solid. Alright, I see you. Okay, so it's got all the standard features. It is pretty smooth. I do like a little bit how the handle kind of sticks out a little bit further. It seems like it's a little bit further out than normal, than standard reels. Kind of gives it a little bit further distance away. It's a little bit easier to spin. Let's take off the top and see if we can see any kind of sealing to prevent water entering into the drag area. Especially, it's really important with the saltwater stuff, right? Again, I don't expect to see it just because it is such a cheap reel. 18 bucks. $18 reels normally don't have that. All kind of standard mechanisms. Nothing fancy here. Spool is on there nice. Oh, it does. It does have a little. It's got like a little gasket right there, so it's probably not going to provide the best protection against water or saltwater from getting in. But you know what? It's something. It does also have this slanted side here to make it easier for casting. I see that on a lot of reels nowadays. And ultimately, it's just a standard reel, right? It's not a bad thing. And for 18 bucks, I mean, it's got all the same features as you'd expect and you could use. So I completely, there's no problem at all with this thing being used for you know, some bass and fish and stuff like that. But we're going to give this a try in the harbor, and we're going to see how it works casting wise, and we're going to throw some line on here, see how nice and even it spools on there, and make sure it looks nice. So we'll talk to you guys later. Okay, so one of the things I look for with every reel, and I know this can be adjusted by modifying, you know, by adding different washers or removing washers or anything. One thing that I look at is how the line lays with just spooling it up. So I always use kind of, with these kind of tests, I'm using like a, you know, older line and stuff, but it doesn't really matter. This is like 25-pound spider wire that I've had forever. And since I'm just going to do some chart testing and stuff, I just decided to go ahead and throw it on here. I went ahead and spooled it up, and it went on pretty damn straight. I mean, it lays pretty flat on that thing, and the spool seems to be fine. So no adjustments are needed to increase or decrease the spool. So that's a good feature. And again, this is just, I mean, it's just a reel. I mean, it's great for 18 bucks. We're going to see how it actually works, and we're going to cast it a few times here. But for the time being, I mean, this is not bad. Here with my ODDSPRO spinning reel. I'm in the harbor, and I'm casting about. It's doing really well as far as like castability and you know, bringing in line in and everything. As far as like the reel ratios, I like the external click. I like the click that it has when it's coming, disengaging, engaging the bail. You know, it's awesome. It's doing a real nice job with the. It's not a bearing here though, but it does have a nice job with the reel in. What I did realize is that when I was supposed to be putting on 20-pound or 25-pound braid, used stuff, this is actually not 25-pound braid. This is actually 65-pound braid that I had, or 60-pound braid that I had left over from a different, bigger reel that I was using for inshore stuff. And it was one of the first things that I had bought. I can't remember where I got it from, but I thought I had a fish just now. But anyways, yeah, so it's actually casting a little bit more difficult, but because of this slant here, it does make it the line come off the spool a little bit better, so it's just a little bit easier. Let me show you the casting of it. There we go. Of course, I engage the bail. You hear that click, so you know that it's there. I'm just coming across. It's fine. It's spinning out. And I always disengage the bail with my own fingers, but I mean, you can do it this way, just the old way, always, you know. The older type of reels had like a little block piece here that would click over the bail. In this case, it's just all internal, so it works really well. I like it a lot. And I cannot believe that this reel is only 18 bucks. It's only $18, and what a great reel it is for a nice basic spinning reel. And again, this is the 2000 size, 9 ball bearings. Again, 5.4. I would have liked to have a little bit faster retrieve, but honestly, it's not bad. It's not terrible. It's actually doing just fine, casting and getting out there and bringing it across. The handle, I do believe, is a little bit longer out. I've got like a little Shimano Sienna. It's about the same size coming off the body as a Sienna, but the Sienna is tiny, right? So the handle's got to extend more, so you're just not going to be able to feel it. I do like the handle on here, though. It is a little bit more kind of curved out. That's nice about it. It's ODDSPRO. So far, I can really recommend this thing. Like, again, it's just a simple spinning reel, and it does the job, and it's only 18 bucks. It's so crazy. Hey there, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. This is Alakai's budget fishing tackle reviews. Hopefully you got something out of it. Chance. Appreciate the like and subscribe. Of course, you know the drill. Hit that thumbs up, and maybe hit that bell icon for some more budget fishing tackle reviews. Take care, all. Talk to you soon.